Hey guys, it's Ben here, Benjamin Wao from the beautiful islands of Seychelles. Welcome to this recording materials. Sometimes I have to listen for some inner guidance before I share with you what I talk. But either way, welcome, and I hope I intend that you enjoy this and all recording that I share with you, so that it is great value for your life. In today's topic, I want to share principle, I say, okay, or even you can say a manifestation technique. I know a lot of you like to hear technique. What technique or what strategy should you be using? Should you be using for your manifestation? Okay, but here's why, or here's, how can I say it? Not that I won't give you any technique in any of my recordings, okay, or teaching that I share, but this is my approach. I find it very, very powerful, very, very powerful. Okay, what I do normally when I learn something, if that approach that I'm learning doesn't resonate with me, but I love the principles behind it, the concept behind it. Poof, I use it. Like magic, I use it in other techniques. Okay, let me give you an example. Recently I learned some sort of approach whereby you can use your affirmation and in a conversation with a friend in your visualization. Okay, now I don't want to spend a whole day visualizing conversation with friend and so forth, okay, or during interval. There's nothing wrong with that, okay. When you wake up, you affirm whatever. However, okay, what I do in relation to that, there is a subliminal software that I use when I'm listening to any empowering materials, like this type of recording, okay, learning, or even watching a movie. Okay, now being spiritually sensitive, so sometimes I have to switch it off. Okay, but however, you don't have to do it a lot of times during the day. When the principle or the concept behind it, inserting your affirmation, like in this recording I'm sharing with you personal development, you're very receptive. That software on your computer, on my computer, insert those subliminal message, my affirmation, okay, into my subconscious mind, because now I'm very receptive, you are very receptive, and how can I say this, you easily receive the information that I'm sharing, or in my case, when I'm listening to a personal development coach, okay, I'm very receptive. Or when I'm watching a movie, we are very receptive, okay. So I use it in moderation, okay, before I stop, because when you're spiritually sensitive to these things, or it's something else. But either way, I love this principle, okay. I love this principle of in converse. You can say it with like, you visualize a conversation with a friend, and then you install your affirmation in there, like, hey, you're so awesome at manifesting, okay. And you are replying to that friend, yes, I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome at manifesting. I'm so happy and grateful I get my new house. So happy and grateful I'm driving my new car. It's really beautiful. You can smell the leather. Let's go for a ride or something, okay. you leave from the end. Okay, in that software you can do the same. Also, you insert your affirmation in that. If you want you're interested in that software, subliminal program, you can use it on your computer. Why the computer? Because we spend, modern society nowadays, we spend most of the time on the computer and the phone. So I only have one for computer, so I use it for my on my computer. So you can use it also. Okay, feel free, reach out, and let me know if you're interested in that subliminal software, so that you can, it's a fast approach to insert your affirmation. But the key thing here with the lesson, look for principles rather than techniques or strategies, because you can have tons of techniques and strategies. However, if you don't get the concept behind what you're doing, or you're just repeating, I am happy, I am happy, I am grateful, I'm grateful, but you're finding, that there is, or you don't know, you have blocks. Okay, you have limiting belief that you need to remove or address. Okay, or how can I say it, it's just you will at certain moment you become frustrated at that technique, because there's something else that's blocking you. Okay, or you didn't grasp how long this technique will work, or how can I say, like today I just learned there's another approach that I was using. Our inner conversation, I use our inner conversation affect our reality. Okay, I know about it, but it's the mental diet, it's the internal work, it's the coaching. That's why I also join a coach, also manifestation coach, so that I get empowered, I get updated about these things. Maybe there are some other things I know I can help that coach, or that coach has things that they know that they can help you. So it's stuff like that basically, guys. Okay, don't focus too much on the techniques. Look for principles, understand the concept, and you can even invent your own technique, basically, just like I did today. Not today, but a few days back. Okay, from doing this recording a few days back. I'm using my own. Sorry about the dogs barking. Yeah, welcome back. So yeah, I'm using my own approach to a lot of techniques or principle that there is. Okay, so for me it's easier. That's why, like, as a chess player, I didn't focus too much on, the chess wall is one of the sports that there's a lot of information. There's like literally encyclopedia of information. Okay, and sometimes, like those encyclopedia is literally not useful. You just go through game, and somebody, how can I say it? Somebody, how can I say it? Somebody just share the vibration there with you, put some symbols, you understand the symbols, but the feeling behind it, there was no feeling. You didn't get the in it, the heart in it. But sometimes when you look at some videos like grandmasters like Maurice Ashley, or yeah, even Gary Kasparov or something, they have this, they have this energy. There's this guy, yes, there's this US teacher, is very enthusiastic. You get the enthusiasm from him, you get the heart from him, you get those drive. There's quite a couple of teachers that I followed, their ideas. Okay, I learned some of their principle, their approach, their technique, and I apply it, or I update it in my play. Okay, so I think this this approach came back as a chess player, and for me, like sometimes or a lot of times in the international tournaments arena, what like this approach, it's new to chess players. It was new. The approach that I came with was new to a lot of chess players, and what happened eventually, so they get confused. It's like we created an error in the computer system, and we had some beautiful results those times. Okay, like I remember once when I invented not invented but like, how can I say, I shared this technique called pressure play with for the first time with some of my students. Okay, and like one of the kids in an international tournament, chess Olympiad. Okay, it happens every 2 years in some big country. All countries, top players are playing there, and the students were kicking ass. Were winning. Yes, they were winning. They were, and after one game, we went and watch his game on the board, and this professional, we're like not amateur, but like, middle there, average player. So this professional player, he saw the first move that the kid did. Okay, and it was like, this kid won with this game. He was amazed because they don't do this type of first move. Okay, and it's the same kind of approach that this guy there has been world champion for a while, Magnus Carlsen. It's the same kind of approach he used. He came up with new ideas, new things, new approach, new principle, and eventually people are like copying him. They are playing his style because of, but they are not, how can I say, they are copying the games, the move, but they are not playing from that awareness he's playing at. Okay, so that's why I'm recommending you guys develop or understand the principles behind all of those ideas, whether it is for business, whether it's for manifesting, whether it is for spirituality. Understand, this is where consciousness comes in. Okay, don't just jump on anything, end up being a copycat or something. Okay, so when you understand the principles, you get clarity. Okay, it kind of like removes some energetic, it removes some blocks basically. Okay, can be mental blocks, and you're more free. You feel like you are in control rather than, you're just like a zombie, you know just doing moves because humans is doing that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with learning from others, but I'm the point I want I'm how can I say, the point I'm putting a course or emphasis on is look behind the mask. Okay, look behind the window, look further, see where are they coming from. Okay, this is also relates to why people do things. Okay, understand their moves. Okay, we are going to deep topic as a chess player here, but when you understand people thoughts, okay, how people think, okay, when you know yourself, this is what we teach more in our iWord manifestation program. When you know yourself, you know others, and when you know others, you can easily relate to others, you can easily communicate to others, you can easily address their pains, their challenge, their situation, or healing. If you want to be a coach, this is the type of thinking you need to get into to help other people. Okay, it's understand knowing yourself, and when you know yourself, you can address their needs basically. Okay, so wow, again, deep on the heart. I'm Benjamin Wao from the beautiful islands of Seychelles. I'm here to help you manifest your dream. Okay, feel free to reach out to me for any coaching or empowerment. Check out our our Facebook challenge. It's only $25 once. Okay. Yeah, I'm Benjamin Wao from the beautiful islands of Seychelles, your manifestation coach, helping you manifesting your dream one move at a time. I wanted to say that. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye for now.